What's up, guys? I haven't made a video in so long, but I'm pretty sure this is episode 9 of the series. I think it's been a year. Um, I guess my excuse is I've just been busy with school, and I've been playing a lot of basketball and tennis. I've kind of planned out my next area. So I made this little restaurant thing. My next idea for my next habitat is an American bison with not just that. I'm gonna combine them because there's some species that you combine. The the new animal, the colored peccary pig. I'm just gonna call him pig. Um, and he goes with the American bison. They can share a habitat. So I think it'd be cool if I had two in one. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, guys, this habitat. Damn, it was like I had. It was a hard time coming up of where to put things and like what things to do since these are two animals that don't really climb. They don't like climb hills. So you can't really cover the habitat and like climbing things. Plus, it was such a big area. So I did my normal rocks. I love rocks, and here's me just covering them with the pools because then the water looks kind of plain. And then I add like small plants because these are animals that also don't like too many plants. Um, Keep in mind that animals they don't really mind what kind of plants they put in, even though they have certain like things they want, like grasslands or taiga or whatever. But those are just like to kind of fit the animal. They do care if you go over how many plants they do want, like how much coverage they want. So here's me just like adding some enrichment. Kind of weird since like I did a lot for the American bison, but I didn't do enough for the peccary because they like different things. Well, some of them are the same, like that mud pool they'll both use. Here's me adding some trees. Yeah, here's me doing the shelter. I like doing natural shelters since I feel like it just adds the vibe, the habitat. Yeah, here's me just. I'm gonna accidentally use two different rocks. Like, I don't feel like doing that whole shelter again, but they kind of look the same. So I'm assuming it's fine. And like when you're beginning a zoo, you want to choose an animal that like doesn't require a big space or a lot of, I guess, land and just enrichment things. That's why like I started out with like a gahal or crocodile, since they don't need that big of a space. And then eventually you move to bigger animals, like I did the orangutan, tiger. This habitat probably took me around 40 minutes to an hour to make. I like placing rocks since it makes it look more realistic, the habitat, instead of just having a bunch of grass everywhere. Makes it look natural, and when you place a lot of rocks, you have to make sure that the animal can like navigate around it. Because if you place a bunch of rocks, then it's just basically a boundary for the animal. That's why I was constantly like looking at it. And for people who are new to Planet Zoo, it's H on my keyboard. And I'm pretty sure it's like in one of the things you can check the navigatability, I guess what it's called, um, for the staff and the animals. And that's what I did last one with the tiger because I had so many rocks. Here's me just like putting another shelter up. I felt this area was a bit bland. Plus, like with enrichment items, you don't want to just place a bunch of them. Sometimes you kind of want to hide them into the habitat, like my mud pool I did. Yeah, I think they've added so many things like since I've played. They've added staff uniforms and a ton of different objects and stuff. Yeah. And plus, I love like covering up the boundaries, putting a bunch of like foliage, I guess, everywhere around it. Oh, that's it. All right, guys. Oh my gosh, that took a pretty long time. I mean, a lot of it was just like, it's a good. Yeah. I didn't really know what to put in a lot of this stuff, but I guess that's fine. Um, but anyways, like this is it. So I'm gonna put in normal speed. So I got Bison right there, and you can see these little pigs. I think 7 of them. Yeah, I have 2 Bison, and then yeah 7. I have to 7 of these guys. I just added another Bison, so like he's not as lonely because it's gonna have infinite females. So now look, yeah, he has 2 females. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna, instead of like showing all of my what I usually do with like making education, I'm just gonna just do it in like a second. So alright guys, I'm back. That took way longer than it should have. So basically I just added like these, and I hooked up some more electricity. So like, oh frick, you can't. I was wondering if you have to like, if you can like cover up the solar panel. That should be fine now. I just added these signs, like usual. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I think this habitat turned out pretty good. Oh, and he's about to mate. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I fixed that, by the way. That tigers ain't escaping. Okay. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and like the video if you want more. Well, that's it.